Amazon's Prime Day Super Sale has become a giant e-commerce event. I'm Beth Motter with Larry Dignan from ZDNet. Larry, let's recap last year's Super Sale first.
Last year was year two of the Amazon Prime Day, and what started out as a neat experiment turned out to be, arguably one of the biggest e-commerce events of the year. So last year, what we saw was, obviously a lot of sales. We saw the competition do a lot of things to counter that, so it's become like a big e-commerce frenzy overall. But the most interesting thing to happen last year was Amazon was able to use Prime Day to move all of its goods like its own products in a lot of ways. So it was really the thing that put Alexa basically everywhere, right? Because they took the Echo, they slashed the price. Echo Dots were really cheap. And before you know it, it turned out to be a big carpet bombing campaign for Alexa. So what that did was seed voice into a lot of homes. And Prime Day is one of those things that really gave Alexa a big push over Google Home and the competition overall. So Prime Day has been used to scale Alexa in a lot of ways.
Larry, what's your take on what consumers will order by voice?
Well, this is interesting because last year was a year where they bought a lot of voice-enabled things. So the Dots, Echo Show wasn't around at the time, right? So it was more of like a beta thing. And Echo Show's the one with the video screen, and Alexa, could basically say, it can make fashion recommendations. It can do a lot of different things with the video and the Alexa put together. So this year, I totally expect Amazon to be pushing those things with the video screens and the fashion hooks and things like that. But the other side of the equation here is how consumers are going to use voice to order. Like last year, it was totally a novelty. Like you might ask Alexa to do, buy a few things for Prime Day, but that wasn't the norm. Recently, we saw statistics and projections saying like 19% of consumers are going to use voice to order goods on Prime Day. And if that's the case, it's going to be pretty interesting. It's going to be a kind of an inflection point there where, Amazon's been trying to push, using Alexa for e-commerce for a while now. They'll do sales, you'll get a better price with Alexa ordering and things like that. But I think if 19% of the people do this on their own, I think it's going to be sort of that e-commerce inflection point where voice is going to become more of the user interface.